What's good, y'all? So there's a song that's constantly in my workout rotation called I Don't Stress by Nipsey Hussle. Now, I've learned a lot from Nipsey Hussle since his passing, watching his interviews, observing his mannerisms, like seeing how he moves mentally. Like he's definitely someone to study, most definitely. You're like, rest in peace to the God. You know what I'm saying? And in his song, I Don't Stress, one of the things that he said is, I don't fold under mental pressure. That's the only thing I really need from that song right there. Because when he says that every time, it's like, ooh, ooh. So I don't fold under mental pressure. And that's all that my workouts are for me. I don't really work out anymore for like physical aesthetics. And I used to. I said that in some of my videos. The only reason I really work out is to like be somewhat healthy and look good. But nowadays it's more so like a challenge, not for my body, but for my mind. If your mind is strong, then your body is strong. So working out is for your mind more so than your body. You know what I'm saying? I don't fold under mental pressure. You know, when I'm doing like, I have like a very basic workout routine while I'm out here in the desert. You know, I jump rope. You know, I use there's a 1 hour loop of floor. Is it 55 or 555? But I think it's floor 55, but whatever, by XXXTentacion. And there's like a 1 hour loop on YouTube. And what I do is I work out for like for one rep of the song, and then I rest for one rep. I do my jump rope again. It's like a minute and a few, like minute and a half, somewhere around there. And then I stop. And I'm also using a weighted jump rope, right? So I work out, or I do jump rope for a song, rest. Workout, rest. After I do that about 3 or 4 times, depending on how I'm feeling. Right now it's only 3 because, you know, I ain't trying to fall out here. Then I do 3 sets of 30 plus push-ups and 3 sets of squats, 30 squats and 3 sets of 30 crunches. You know what I'm saying? And then like sometimes I change the number so I can get them all to 100, like 38, 32, 30, you know, whatever. But nevertheless, that's just what I do. Now, when you're doing this while you're fasting, which is like a lot of like inspiration for today's like batch of videos, it's like when you're fasting and trying to do the same thing that you do when you're typically eating, you're full of electrolytes, you're full of vitamins and minerals and all that type of stuff, it's a little bit different. So when you hear I don't fold under mental pressure and you're hunched over ready to quit already, you're just like, no, I don't fold. I'm finishing this. This is my workout. I'm going to do it. And you get your ass back up, you straighten up, you take a breath, and you get back to it. Bow, 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 bow. You know what I'm saying? Like you walk a flocka out here. You know what I'm saying? But you have to think about it like this. I don't fold under mental pressure. This is something I talked about in one of my previous videos, but I'm on that vibe right now. You know, it's like no one can push me further than I can push myself. In my free time, in my spare time, I push myself. I challenge myself. Hey, you doing 30? Nah, this set you doing 50. But you tired, bro. You tired. Do 50 then. You tired, then do 50. You know, you ready to rest, aren't you? Then give yourself a good reason to rest. See, but this is how I talk to myself inside. This is why sometimes I get really intense when I'm trying to motivate people, because this is how I talk to myself. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thinks I'm ha key. You don't have a little camera on me when I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why I speak so confidently. There's a reason why I know that nobody in this world can touch me. I'm not saying I'm the toughest individual in the world. I'm not saying that I could win every fight, but you're going to remember my name. You're going to see that I'm that dude that kept getting back up every single time because I don't fold. You know what I'm saying? You might hit hard, but I'm still standing back up. I don't care if my jaw's hanging down from my tooth, like my jaw's hanging down from like, you know, like the top of my teeth or whatever like that. I don't care. I'm going to fight you with my jaw hanging. I'll punch my jaw off. At least it won't hurt no more. You know, that's how like mentally masochistic, I'm not sure if that's a word, but you know, a mental masochist mode I get sometimes. Hey, you gotta hype yourself up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't fold. This world is a tough place sometimes. You know, and this world is full of a bunch of people that have folded and folded and folded over again to the point that they're waiting for, they're trying to bring everyone else down to their level so they can succeed. So they can succeed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a little foggy right now. My bad. You know, middle of a fast. But nevertheless, you know, there's many people in this world that have folded. That won't be me. You know, I'm developing this inner sense of strength. People think strength is only the thing that you can see on the outside. Oh, I'm flexing, I'm strong, I have muscles. Yeah, that's physical strength. But what about mental strength? Because if I'm stronger than you mentally, and even if you're bigger than me, even if you're stronger than me, if I get in your head, it's over for you. You're going to be weaker than me if I get into your head, and I'm really good at it. You know, I know neuroscience, I know sociology, psychology. I can use my powers for evil. I've done it before. But I use it now for only for good. But if it comes to my self-protection, if it comes to me protecting something or someone that I love, oh, say less. I'm going into that bag. I'm going into my dark side. You know what I'm saying? Because I am more mentally powerful than you. You have to, get some type of satisfaction by getting one over on somebody. That shows how weak you are. That shows that you have to put people down to get to your level. What happens when you meet somebody like me? What happens when you meet somebody like the people that are in my circle? Then what? You're going to look pitiful in front of us, and we're going to laugh at you, and you're going to remember how truly weak you are. Don't be that individual. In your free time, stop wasting your time on Instagram. Stop putting that one leg up on the sink to make your ass look bigger. Fellas, stop taking pictures in front of cars that you don't own. Stop lying. When you speaking from the heart, when you're being truthful, when you're just saying what's on your mind, you don't care what nobody says around you, because you know you're right. You know you're confident in what you're saying, but you also have the humility to know if you are wrong. When you have that level of maturity and that level of power and that level of understanding and that level of control over thyself, you don't need to control anybody else, because you know that you control yourself at all times, and that's all that matters. Till the next one. Peace.